It begins with a sky unlike any we have ever seen. One ordinary morning, the world awakens to shimmering shapes suspended above major cities. Vast geometric vessels that ignore the laws of aerodynamics and seem to hum with quiet purpose. For hours, the world holds its breath, news feeds flicker with images of the ships, and every language on Earth strains to describe the indescribable. As the sun rises, the ships remain, silent and unmoving, their purpose an enigma. Governments scramble jets and satellites, but the vessels do not respond, nor do they threaten. Instead, a single message is broadcast, not in words, but in a sudden, shared vision, a gentle invitation to communicate, accompanied by a flood of images. Stars being born, rivers flowing, hands reaching out. In that instant, humanity realizes it is not alone, and the first ripple of wonder and fear sweeps across the globe. In the hours and days that follow, the psychological and social shockwave of alien arrival reverberates around the planet. Some people fall to their knees in awe, others panic, fleeing cities or stockpiling supplies. Religious leaders interpret the event as prophecy fulfilled or divine intervention, while scientists and skeptics urge calm and rationality. The stock market plunges, then rebounds with wild volatility. Social media explodes with theories, hoaxes, and desperate pleas for understanding. Governments declare states of emergency, but also reach out to one another, forming an unprecedented global council. For the first time in history, every nation is united by a single, overwhelming question: what do the visitors want? As days stretch into weeks, the initial terror softens into a restless curiosity, and the world's attention turns to the possibility of dialogue, cooperation, or even friendship with these enigmatic newcomers. The first steps toward communication are halting and filled with uncertainty. The alien message, visions and emotions, rather than spoken words, forces humanity to rethink the very nature of language. Linguists, neuroscientists, and artists collaborate to decode the visitor's intent, discovering that their method of communication is deeply visual, emotional, and perhaps even telepathic. New technologies are quickly developed to translate these alien signals into human concepts, and vice versa. The process is slow, but breakthroughs come as both sides exchange basic ideas. Mathematics, music, and the periodic table serve as common ground. Humanity learns that the visitors are explorers, driven by curiosity and a desire to share knowledge, not conquer. This realization sparks a new wave of hope and excitement as the world begins to imagine the possibilities of interstellar friendship and exchange. With the first barriers breached, the visitors begin to share their knowledge, carefully and always by invitation. They offer insights into clean energy, medicine, and materials science, far beyond current human understanding. Devices the size of a pebble can power a city. Genetic therapies cure diseases that once seemed eternal. But the aliens refuse to share weaponry or anything that could destabilize society. Instead, they focus on teaching principles: how to think critically, how to live sustainably, how to resolve conflict peacefully. The world is transformed. Cities begin to glow with new green technologies. Pollution plummets. Famine and disease dwindle. Yet these gifts come with challenges. Old industries collapse, millions must retrain, and ethical debates rage over how much alien influence is too much. Some people embrace the changes, others resist, fearing the loss of humanity's independence or identity. Decades pass, and the presence of the visitors becomes a normal part of daily life. Children grow up learning alien math alongside human history. Art, music, and literature blossom with new influences, blending terrestrial traditions with extraterrestrial perspectives. International cooperation reaches unprecedented heights as humanity sees itself not as a collection of nations, but as a single species among many. Some humans choose to travel with the visitors, becoming ambassadors to distant worlds. Others remain, helping to guide the ongoing transformation of Earth. New philosophies emerge, challenging old assumptions about consciousness, ethics, and the meaning of life. The visitors, for their part, remain gentle guides, never rulers, content to watch and learn alongside their newfound friends. And as Earth's night sky fills with the faint, shimmering trails of ships coming and going, Humanity embraces its new role, not just as inhabitants of a small blue planet, but as citizens of a vast and wondrous universe.